The Salem Witch Trials, Fear, Hysteria, and Justice, 1692 to 1693. In the winter of 1692, a mysterious series of events unfolded in Salem Village, Massachusetts, setting the stage for one of the most well-known chapters in American colonial history, the Salem Witch Trials. What started as unexplained behaviors in two young girls soon led to widespread fear, a surge of accusations, and a tragic period of injustice. 9-year-old Betty Paris and her 11-year-old cousin, Abigail Williams, the daughter and niece of Reverend Samuel Paris, began experiencing strange symptoms. They would fall into sudden fits, speak in ways that startled the community, and claim to see frightening visions. When traditional remedies failed, a doctor, William Griggs, was called to examine them. His conclusion? Witchcraft. That one word sent shockwaves through the village. Puritans believed in a constant battle between good and evil, and if witchcraft had taken hold in their town, it meant danger was among them. As fear grew, more young girls reported experiencing similar symptoms. Under pressure to explain their distress, they pointed fingers at three women: Sarah Good, a struggling woman known for her sharp temper; Sarah Osborne, who had been involved in legal disputes and rarely attended church; Tituba, an enslaved woman from the Caribbean who worked in the Paris household. The women were quickly arrested and questioned. Tituba, likely hoping to save herself, confessed to practicing magic and described eerie visions of dark creatures and spirits. This confession only fueled the hysteria. If witches truly existed in Salem, then surely there were more. With fear at an all-time high, a special court was created to investigate and prosecute cases of witchcraft. In this court, spectral evidence, claims that a person's spirit had harmed others, was considered proof. This made it nearly impossible for the accused to defend themselves. The first to be convicted was Bridget Bishop, a woman known for dressing differently and speaking her mind. On June 10, 1692, she was sentenced to death and executed at Gallows Hill. She would not be the last. Week after week, more people were accused, arrested, and convicted. Even respected members of the community like Rebecca Nurse and Martha Corey found themselves on trial. 19 people were sentenced to death, and several others passed away while imprisoned due to the harsh conditions. One man, Giles Corey, refused to enter a plea. In response, authorities placed heavy stones on his chest in an attempt to make him speak. He remained silent until the end. Contrary to popular belief, none of the accused were burned at the stake, a misconception often associated with European witch trials. By September 1692, public opinion began to shift. Many influential figures, including Governor William Phips, started questioning the legitimacy of the trials. The use of spectral evidence was condemned, and soon the trials came to an end. By early 1693, the final cases were dismissed. In total, over 150 people had been accused. The colony later admitted that the trials had been a mistake, and some families received formal apologies and reparations. The Salem Witch Trials remain a powerful reminder of the dangers of mass hysteria, fear-driven justice, and the consequences of false accusations. Though centuries have passed, this chapter in history continues to fascinate and serve as a warning against the power of fear. I have been your host, Myths and Legends. Subscribe to see more history videos.